Hello, my name is Alex Morrison, and this is the German Expressionist Holiness of Maria's speech and Fritz Lang's Metropolis.
Guten Tag, meine Freunde. Today I'm going to be talking about Metropolis, a 1927 German expressionist science fiction film directed by Fritz Lang, based off the 1925 novel of the same name written by Theo von Haribo. In this scene, from about three-quarters of the way through the first act of the film, a teacher named Maria gives a speech to the workers and the son of the city's founder regarding the biblical story of the Tower of Babel and its connection to their strife as the city's working class. They are the lifeblood of the city, and yet they experience none of its benefits. She states that there will be a mediator that will broker a peace between the workers and the city owners, a prophecy that Freder, the city owner's son, would later fulfill. Maria is depicted as saintly, practically angelic in this scene, and her words are depicted as sacred, almost biblical truths. Let's take a look at the construction of the set in this scene. Here we can see the exaggerated and even distorted architecture present in the set of many German expressionist films, such as Nosferatu and The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. The crosses are a centerpiece, lending in a biblical weight to her speech, which is depicted as a holy, divinely inspired moment. The surrounding catacomb walls are dull, dark, and rounded, lending even more importance to the bright, stark, angular crosses around Maria. I'd like to point out the appearance of the workers in this scene. They are dirty, they wear baggy, worn out clothes, and they have gaunt faces. Their appearance is reminiscent of the photography work done by Louis Hine throughout the manufacturing boom of the Industrial Revolution. You can see a few of his photos now. Most importantly, their posture and movements are totally exhausted. They seem dead to the world, and when Maria begins her speech, it gives the appearance that they all have their heads bowed in prayer. Freder in particular displays the exaggerated style of highly physical acting found in much of the body of German expressionist film. His body language is used to do everything it can to drive home the idea that his character is totally infatuated with her words, experiencing an incredible epiphany that will drive his character for the remainder of the narrative. Let's take a look at the lighting and makeup. The lighting on Maria and her surroundings is clean and direct. She's practically given a glowing effect in this scene. Like much of German expressionist cinema, lighting was used carefully and openly as a storytelling and mood-setting device. This is partially because of low budgets and the restraints of technology at the time, but German expressionist filmmakers quickly adapted and used it as a tool for dramatic effect to give emphasis to certain parts of a scene and create a strong sense of atmosphere. In this sense, it's used to lend both Maria and Frieder a striking, enlightened look. The pale, so-called pancake makeup and eye/lip treatment, often used on actors in German expressionist films, works in tandem with the lighting to create a slightly eerie, otherworldly appearance on the faces of the actors. Let's look at the camera angles present in this scene. Firstly, on the shots of Freder and the workers, the camera is angled down slightly to imply that they are downtrodden, tired, and in the presence of something greater than themselves. Something we'll see repeated in this scene is a circular formation in the center of the screen using characters, elements of the set, and lighting to provide emphasis on the character in the center. Here we can see it surrounding Freder, as he is being enlightened by the speech. And here again we can see that same formation on this shot of Maria. Note that the arrangement of candles behind her not only completes the arc of the circular formation around her, but also provides a smaller circle around her head, forming a halo of sorts, further supporting her place in the scene as someone speaking holy truths. In conclusion, the filmmaking techniques most closely associated with the German Expressionist style were used to great effect here to lend importance to the scene and particularly to the prophetic words of Maria. She is portrayed as saintly in this scene, and the efforts of the filmmakers to make her appear enlightened and otherworldly definitely succeed. Watching the scene today, it's incredibly easy to be moved by the scene and its incredible visuals, not to mention the effect it had on audiences worldwide over 90 years ago. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this coverage of Fritz Lang's 1927 masterpiece, Metropolis.